Hello and welcome back to Treasurefield Homestead. Tonight I'm going to show you some of my nighttime chores for the summertime. We're starting with a quick checkup on the goats, but then we're going to move quickly on to the chickens and see all the shenanigans that they every single night lead me through.
Good boy.
Next step is to pick up my cat Smokey because he likes to come with me on my chores. And then after that we're going to count all the chickens and make sure they're in the proper locations.
Okay. Yep, there's a chicken up there. So we'll get her in a sec. Oh no. We have a broody mama. Oh no. Great. I've never dealt with her being broody before. This should be interesting. This is actually a pretty safe area other than the gas line. I could set up a little spot for her. I just don't like that I won't know who the father is. She does spend a lot of time with Shadow, but...
Just to add some context, this is my Swedish black hen breeding pair. Edge of Night is the hen we're looking at, and Shadow is the rooster. I have multiple fibromelanistic roosters, and right now these two aren't in a breeding pen. So if there's any eggs hatched from her, I can't guarantee who the rooster is, even though she spends most of her time with Shadow.
The other issue is this chicken here. This chicken is going to be a lot easier to get to, except for I now have to climb up that to get to her. The things you do for animals. She hasn't done this in the last couple days, so I was really thinking that she was done. Okay, no. Who are you? Okay, this is Gondor. Then after I've caught her, I can actually just let her go. She will make her way to the coop by herself without me having to carry her. Fetch my bucket. Smokey's already like, all right, we're done with chores, right? Okay, and I'm gonna move the chair so that hopefully it's harder for her to get up, but her wings aren't clipped so she can get up there easy. And we'll deal with you in a second. Okay. This is a much prettier walk in the morning when there's chicory out. Look at her. You know, this would have been easier if you'd done this in the first place. Oh goodness, there's another white leghorn. Are you kidding me? Okay. Yeah, lady, you missed bedtime, didn't you? Okay. Oh, she just freaked out. Wow. Okay, let's close the door. Let's try to see if we can get her to fly to the right spot. Come on, Gondor. Why don't you make yourself be Gondor? Oh, no. That's not what I want. Okay, now I have to follow her under here. So she realizes this is not the best spot. So we meet again. Or I'll just catch her. 1 second. Sorry. I just want to finish chores, okay? Go in there. Perfect. Get my bucket, which still has no eggs in it. And close the door. All right. Next, we have whoever this is. So this is Moria. Moria has the purple leg band, and I'm just going to put her in the nesting box so I don't have to go back in the run. Off you go. You guys need more pine shavings, but now's not a good time to do that, is it? Alright, move along. Move along. That's right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and that's the correct number. So this is the second coop that's not really a coop, it's a temporary situation. Okay. It's basically a nesting box. Hi, Happy. Okay, who do we got here? We've got Liberty, Happy, Shade, and Lothlorien. And Lothlorien is sitting on some eggs, but she's not broody. She's just sitting on them because she's sleeping in the nesting box. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, these eggs are... Oh, you have 2 brown ones. So there must be one left over from last night. That's my bad.
Now, in case you're wondering why this flock is living in a nesting box instead of an actual coop, I have a video called How to Hatch Out Grocery Store Eggs where I talk about why my rooster Happy had to be separated from the rest of the flock. And then their coop that I wanted them to use is actually the one that we're about to see Rosemary and her 3 chicks in. So after they're done with it, I'll probably give it to Happy's coop, at least temporarily.
Okay, and then we have this coop, which has been sitting unfinished for months now. And we have our newest coop, which is the broody mama coop. See, they've eaten part of the tomato that I gave them. I check to make sure there's no baby chicks stranded on the bottom level. And then once I've established that, I need to check on the chickens themselves. So here they are. This is the mama, and underneath her, oh, you can see little all shall fade underneath. The other 2 we have to take for granted that they're underneath her because she's certainly not going to show us willingly. Good night. That look she's giving me. So I just have to get used to the fact that I'm going to get pecked. And that I'm not wearing the right outfit for this. Oh. Sweet baby.
I ultimately also decided that I did not want Edge of Night to remain broody, so this is me picking her up to put her back in the coop.
She's being really nice, but she's probably just asleep.
And she is by far being the gentlest broody mom that I've seen, so I was under the impression that maybe she hadn't gone full broody, but actually the next day I had to go in and do this all again. So I think she really was trying to go broody. She's just a little young, and maybe she trusts me a little bit more than the other birds do.
Wow, managed to do that without getting pecked. That's awesome. And here's another reason why it's a good thing I didn't let her hatch out these eggs. This is one of her eggs and one of Harmony's eggs. And neither of them are full-sized yet. So these chicks would not have had enough room to grow in their shell properly. And I don't know what the outcome would have been, but I don't want to find out either. Little Miss Edge of Night is going to find herself back with her husband. I'm going to have to find them a separate coop soon. They need a rather big one, though, because their flock is pretty big.
This is what I mean by them having a big flock. The 4 leghorns really took a liking to Shadow, even though most of the flock does not like him because there's better roosters available. So it's basically those 4 and Edge of Night who have really fallen in love with him, and I plan to keep them together.
I'm sorry, Mama. No broodiness for you. Yep, you better go find your bed. Good night. Look at him. Did you want inside, Shadow? Or Smokey? Okay. Finally, some edible eggs. Perfect. So that's today's egg haul. Not very good, not very good.
This shed is the quail shed. It's where the quail live. It's where the cats live. It's where quarantined and sick chickens go. So it's pretty dirty all the time, but this is why Shadow was so eager to get inside. Dinner.
So the cats are eating, the quail eggs have been collected, all the chickens have been counted, and eggs collected from them as well. The goats have been checked on. All that's left is to read the bedtime story, and then go feed the dogs their dinner afterwards. Now that the chores are all done, it's time for our bedtime story. Chapter 6, Parents' Night. Okay, last step is to check on the goats one last time. Give them a little midnight snack. Usually at this time I actually bring the dogs out. Yeah, see, they're going straight in there because they think the dogs are gonna go. But the dogs have actually already been out, so I'm just gonna give them a snack. That's it. That's all the nighttime chores for this time of year at least. So let me know what you think. I know that chores are not necessarily the most interesting thing in the world, but I like watching other people's chore videos, so I thought I'd try it out. Bye.